Alright guys, so welcome back to another episode of Factorio. Today, or last time we left off, we kind of were just centralizing, or trying to centralize our resources all to one location. Looks like this is actually out of coal. That boiler was anyways. How about this one? Okay. So it looks like our iron operation over here is going pretty good. But in order to kind of centralize all of our resources, we're gonna need a lot more iron, and that's not going. Okay. And I'm gonna want to centralize my coal resources. That way, I don't have to like keep walking everywhere. I suppose I can just, do it right here. So, do I not have any more regular inserters? I guess I don't. So this is actually going pretty quickly, surprisingly. So that's good. Just need one of those. Actually, I'd like to make it so it looks the best possible. So we'll make some more of those. And eventually I'd like to have like factories making this stuff, that way I can just kind of pull it out. What the hell did I do? Okay. So just to kind of clean up the whole operation, we'll go ahead, do that, and then put that there. Okay. So now everything should be ready. So, oh, this is only a wood chest right now. Go ahead, do this, do that. Okay, perfect. As for copper, right now, our operation should be plenty for what we're gonna need. Yeah, so it should be plenty for what we're using right now. So let's start doing everything else, like our coal. Now our coal is gonna be a while actually, and I say that because, as you guys can see, it's gonna take a lot of conveyors in order to be able to bring it all the way back to where we need it to be. Which is straight in this direction. So it's going to take a lot of iron to be able to do that. You can't like overlap conveyors, at least as far as I've gotten in the game, you can't do that. So we're kind of going to be stuck waiting for a while until we get the necessary amount of iron, which might actually lead me to upgrade our iron operation even more. But I'm not 100% sure yet. And we do have our stone thing going up over there. So that got us a little further, but as you guys can see, we still obviously need more iron. So while we're waiting on some iron, let's go check our stone and see if we can start making paths in order to, because I'd like to make paths along the electric pieces. So our stone's going very well. So you do need stone for quite a few things. The main thing I'm going to be using it for, however, is the path. That's not it. And that's combat stuff. So let's see. But yeah, so you smelt the stone, and then it's going to be turning into the path that we so desire. Actually, I don't know if you have to smelt it. Yeah, it looks like you do, because currently it's just a resource. It's not something you can place. So we're doing plenty good on copper. We got more iron. We can build more transport belt. There's also lights you can build too. So yeah, so it's definitely something that I'd like to get going eventually. That way nighttime doesn't affect us. And when I get the coal coming over here, I'd like to figure out ways to kind of make it so the coal automatically gets placed in the boiler. However, I don't know if that's going to be able to, if that's going to be something I can do at the moment. Alright, so we're getting pretty close to having it be all the way over here. So what I'll do is I'll just set up another chest right next to this one. Put that there, and then, yeah. So last time we were researching automation too, and then after that I believe the game is paused when I do that, so I really don't want to sit in that menu for too long. I think it's kind of bogus that the game gets paused when I do that. So I think that the next thing I will do is actually increase my iron operation, because currently at the moment we don't have enough iron. And we're using it super fast, and it's just not something that's working very well. And I have to assume that for the future we're going to be using it very, very fast as well. I'm just trying to do this as fast as possible so we can move on to the next thing. I'm sorry if it's getting annoying, but... Okay, and then we just need one, I believe. And then also another thing I'm going to have to do is set up walls around this place. That way, when I do start combat, it doesn't get too... And I can always place more inserters along this line going into a belt that I have this way. But anyways, this is what I'll currently do. Okay, so now that we got that going, let's just kind of put a lot of the coal that we have in our inventories in there. The thing that sucks is we're still gonna have to go back there to put coals in the furnaces. That's why I want to get electric furnaces going as soon as possible. So now that we have this whole thing going, I think I'm actually going to increase the iron operation even more. Add 2 more miners. So I'm going to do something similar. So let's see here. Perfect. I need 2 of those. Gonna need 1 more of those. So I hope you guys are liking this series. My second video hasn't gotten any views yet. However, my first one did pretty good. So actually, I'm gonna need 2 more of those, cause oh, and then I need conveyors as well. And we shall do that onto the conveyor going this way. We should do that into the furnace. And then I gotta get some of this stuff I don't need out of here. And then from the furnace, go on to there still. Okay. Then we need to put one of those there. One of those there, okay. Then I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. Except hopefully I can actually do this right this time. Put that there. That there. That there. And then finally this there. So that should double our iron output. Hopefully is the idea of what I did there. Which might make it so we need more inserters, but currently, see, we're gonna need another one for this here, so let's go ahead, build another inserter, another iron chest. We didn't need to build another iron chest. And then let's go ahead, put that there, and this there, the power line there. There we go. Hopefully that helps split some of it up. Oh, so you can do that. Okay. So for, I couldn't do that here though. Let's see here, let's put that there. Yeah, see, this is having trouble too. So we build another one of those. So we put that there, and then get power going. Hopefully that's good enough. It should be. And now it looks like that was. Okay. So now we have to start making a shit ton of these. So we'll just make all the ones we can. Okay, so now that we have that going, I want to start getting stone smelted. We have a lot of this stone. So let's make 3 furnaces for that. Let's just kind of like stop this for the moment. Okay, now we can continue doing that. 2, 3, fill all those up with coal. And we have 3 wood chests, which should work fine for now. Well, I need one more thing. as a regular inserter. More iron. Oh, you know what? Then I'm gonna need 3 more of those actually. And while I'm doing this stuff, I might as well just make 3 more iron chests. Those. Okay. So boom, boom, and boom. Okay, so now we got that done. All we have to do is put the stone in here. Nope, not that. Perfect. Alright, now that's getting done. Alright, now we can just make a shit ton of those. I should start the automatic stuff for that. So that's gonna take a minute, so I think I'm gonna cut to when that's done, guys, so I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so I'm back, so about half of them got done. So I got like all that stone brick done, so we're gonna be laying down some path, so that way we don't have to worry about it taking forever to get to our destinations, because we run a lot faster on this stuff. And it looks a lot better too than the default ground. So as you can see, compare this to this, we run a lot faster on it. So let's just kind of run this path all the way over. And that's why I wanted to start getting the stone done right away, because as you guys can see, the path, it doesn't last too long. But we've run a lot faster on it, so it is quite the advancement to be able to have it. And I did start some stuff up in the lab, that way, you know, that takes a while too, and I figured, you know, you guys probably wouldn't mind if I did that. Put some more coal in our inventories. Okay, so this stone's done, so I'm gonna head up actually to the stone area and see, bring back some of the other stone that we got, and then try to, you know, start smelting that. Probably don't have a ton of it. I lied. So we're just gonna bring back all this. We're gonna get it all smelted, that way we can do paths. Eventually I'd like to make a huge base area with just that as the floor. That way we run super fast on it. You know, that's kind of my dream right now, I suppose. Just put a lot in there. A lot in there. And a lot in there. Kind of just... refill the fuel on those. Okay, so yeah, so we're just kind of waiting, like, this is kind of like the waiting part of the game. Sounds funny. But anyways, yeah, so this is kind of the part where we just sit around and wait for stuff to get done. We're getting plenty of material now, so that'll be a huge help to us in the near future when we need it. Another thing we're gonna need is these science pack 2s. I'm actually gonna check the length of the other video, kind of put it together to see how much time we got left on this one. See this one. Why is it not telling me? Let's go to properties. Length. It should be, there should be, there should be somewhere where it says length. Okay, what is the length? Oh, that's the one currently in I'm stupid. Okay, that that one was 16 minutes, so we still got about 10-15 minutes to go. Let's see here. So currently we're researching this, and it looks like it's almost done actually. Okay, so that's done now. So I want to get to an electric furnace, and in order to get through that, we need to get steel processing done, I believe is where we're gonna go next. So let's go ahead and research that, and we're gonna need a couple more of these things for that, so let's just kind of make a few more. Okay, so we are getting a ton of materials, as you guys can see, so it's definitely helping us out a lot, that we got all this stuff going. So let's continue making some paths here while we're waiting for some of this stuff to finish up. Alright, I know this is probably pretty annoying. Perfect, we just got that path done. So, and then I think I'm going to have some lighting along this side. Not necessary, but you know, it'll look better, I suppose. So anyways, so yeah, so that part's done. We got some pathing to the iron area, and now we got some to the coal area as well, so that's good. Now we're waiting for steel processing to finish up. Should probably put those in there. Okay, let's head up to the copper processing area, because I bet that smelter is gonna run out of coal pretty quick here. I should have it so the stone just smelts right away, but honestly, I'd rather just do it back at my area. Cause like we're not gonna need it for forever. Two, and then we got one. Okay. So now let's make a path up to the copper area. So I guess we can just start that one right here. So we almost got all the way there. Then we'll kind of continue off that one up to the... I could make it so this is differently done, and I probably will in the future, but for now this is kind of what we have. So this is kind of what we're gonna do. We are getting a lot of coal. Like, we have a shit ton of it. So I might turn off that thing, but for now I'm not going to. Just because it's what we're using for power. Let's see here, what time are we at? So, we got a little bit longer here to go in this video. So yeah, so that's almost done. So what are we gonna go? That unlocks big electric pole and medium. Oh, so that increases the supply area, I think. Okay, let's see here. Where are we gonna want to go next? Solar energy? Hmm. I know steel processing is where. Okay, advanced material processing unlocks a steel furnace, and then after a steel furnace, then we can get even more advanced, and that's where we get the electric furnace, of course. Now, currently I can only build these two. So let's see, let's start building what we're gonna need here. So we're gonna go for advanced material processing. We need 75 of each, okay? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay, now we have a huge crafting queue down here that's going up to 75. So right after we finish steel processing, we should be able to get the other ones done here. Okay, so now that that's done, let's start going ahead and doing this. So obviously we're gonna have to wait till this is done now. So I think I'm gonna make another cut here, and then when I come back is when everything will be done. All right, guys. So I'll see you in about an hour. Just joking. I might not be. We'll find out in a little bit here.
1 hour later.
Alrighty, guys. So advanced material processing finally finished up. I think that literally pretty much took an hour. Not even joking. So um the next thing we're gonna research is this. Now this is actually gonna take forever. It's 100 of these. I don't know if there's like a way I can set them out. I don't want that many though. 100 of those, and then 103 of those, I guess. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna end it here, just because of the fact that it's gonna be a lot of AFK time. So I'm gonna try to finish up the lab research speed, and then that's when I'll do stuff for next episode. Cause unfortunately, without that, it takes a lot of real time. So, anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode, and you guys have a great rest of your day.